Today's adventure begins right here at the Fairbanks, Alaska airport. Just got dropped off right here at departures. However, there were cones. Not going to be able to go in that door. Got to go in the other. We got my bags all packed up, ready to go. I'm going to be heading down to Anchorage. As the recording of this is Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. Now I am not completely bundled up. Do not have the coat hat on. Don't have my gloves on because I'm going to be heading immediately inside. I was in the car, rideshare vehicle, getting dropped off. Going to be going down to Anchorage wearing an appropriate t-shirt, this Anchorage shirt here. And from there, then I'm going to be getting on another flight and going north, above and past the Arctic Circle. And I am going to the last spot of civilization anywhere in the United States, not continental United States, the last airport in the U.S. northward, the top of the world, if you will, where there are going to be polar bears. I don't want to see one. Well, I want to see one from a distance. And I am just interested in seeing how the day goes. This is my flight experience to the top of the world. The top of the U.S., not the continental U.S.
Discover the best of Alaska.
So right now I am in Fairbanks. That is the blue dot. Flying down to Anchorage, there. And then after that, going up to Barrow Airport. Let me set this down next to Peppy, right there, and just show where exactly. So going down to Anchorage and then up all the way here to Barrow Airport, to the town of Barrow, formerly Barrow. Now it's called Aquayakvik. Aquayakvik. This is going to be something. I'm inviting you to join me. Shall you? This is kind of an impulsive thing. Checked out of the hotel. I was going to stay another night at the hotel, and I thought, you know what? Let's mix it up a little bit. And let's head to the toppest point, the northernest point. Got a little Zamboni of sorts over there cleaning the floor. Ooh, if you were to purchase a snow globe, you cannot take that through the carry-on area. You could maybe do a snow globe. I mean, if you just had a globe, if it's here, if you just had a normal glass globe, the snow is provided here because it's just always snowy. There's a greetings from Alaska sign up here. Holy cow, there's literally not a soul in here. Well, take that back. There's like three people. There's like someone in front of me and then another guy in front of me. But yeah, right, that 100% took the cake on the nicest TSA folks ever. Oh, here we go. Check this out. How about a little North Pole coffee? All right, I got a large, thanks for supporting local businesses, Alaskan made right there. Didn't really have room for the K-Cups in my bag. I probably could have put them in there, but just didn't get the K-Cups. This is the gate over here, gate number 1. Right now there's only maybe half a dozen people over in this area, which is nice. If there's a plane going by now, that says Everett's Air Fuel on the side of it right there. Everett's Air Fuel. Here's the control tower way over there in the snow. A little gift shop in here called Twigs Alaskan Gifts. Got some little souvenirs, keepsakes here. Get all your moose gear. Oh, there we go. Here's a majestic moose. The area that I'm going to be going up to. So right here, this is a little placard with Will Rogers' face on it. So Will Rogers ended up passing away. His plane ended up crashing into the area that I'm going to be heading to, just on the outskirts of where I'm going to be landing, about 10 miles outside. Right, it's arriving. Can't really see the full extent of it. There's another little plane landing. Numbers on the back are N647QX. All right, I am going to be sitting in seat 12A on the first leg of this flight, first section. 12A, window seat, I think towards the back of the plane. It's not a huge plane. And because it is light out, should be able to get some good scenic views, at least on the first section of the flight. Might be dark on the second section, but wait and see.
sure your seatbelt's fastened. We should be on our way shortly. And your cozy seat cushion doubles as a flotation device. If necessary, pull it up and away from the seat frame and put your arms to the straps on the other side of the cushion.
This is interesting. They're going to spray down the wings before takeoff because snow accumulated on the wings. I've never seen this done before. This is very interesting. That's wild. Look at that. Seen before. I am out of my element here. Right? That was freaking cool. Imagine that job being that operator. Just drives that thing around. Look at that. Look at that right there.
Shut up.
Man, how do you get that job?
Say something doesn't mean.
Wing water sprayer down there. The most easily amused person on earth.
I kick you off this plane. Kick you off this plane.
It's where I am, where I'm going, and where I'm going to end up.
Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure. Fasten in case we encounter any unexpected turbulence. Thanks.
I did stop. I'm not sure.
At my connecting flight here in Anchorage. Next stop, top of the world. Pretty much. I think it's pretty dang close. Let's just call it the top of the world. All right, from Anchorage to Barrow. And a few airports that have books. This one has a tea and candy shop, and also Mosquito Books. There's a bookstore here. Probably not a lot of mosquitoes out right now in this state because it's so cold. Dang, this is maybe this is before getting on the plane to go to an area that has going to have a lot of polar bears. All right, looks like this is the plane that's taking me where I gotta go. Right there. Doesn't look too small, but also doesn't look too big. Actually, it's a lot larger plane than I expected to be going to such a small little place up there. Way north of here. Check out the chains on that little pushback thing there. chains on the tires. So I was reading up on Barrow. It's located north of the Arctic Circle and is one of the northernmost cities and towns in the world, and is the northernmost town in the United States. Located at Point Barrow is the country's northernmost point. So check this out. This is interesting. There's like boxes going up where the luggage is. It's almost more like freight than it is luggage. So what I was hearing about the place I'm going, groceries are going to be really expensive because shipping things there is very difficult. So I would imagine they're probably using the bottom of the plane where the luggage would be is also probably just used as like a transport vehicle also. The flight should be boarding soon. It's definitely going to be dark by the time I get there. Again, pretty wild what time the sun goes down. It's 1:40 now. Boarding's going to begin. Flight leaves at 2:20. I'm going to be sitting in seat 26F. So definitely not going to be a completely full flight.
We do appreciate that you're mindful of others as you find your seats. If you put on 2 bags, please remember to place 1 bag completely underneath the seat in front of you so as not to obstruct any of our aisles or passageways. You can then place your larger bags in the bins above. On behalf of Alaska Airlines and our One World airline partners, welcome on board. Please settle in and enjoy the flight.
This is very interesting. There's a lot of people bringing groceries on. In fact, there was like a couple cases of water going up into the checked baggage. And I actually saw some people bringing a few bags of groceries, and someone even bringing like a 36-pack of regular eggs, like something you get out of like the dairy cooler grocery store. Like a big pack of eggs is like above their head.
If needed, an oxygen mask will drop from the panel above. Stay seated and pull down on the oxygen mask to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face on the end. Just as you leave the aircraft, inflate the vest by pulling down sharply on the red tabs. You can also manually inflate the vest by blowing into the tubes. The light will activate in water. Alaska network to get started. When you enjoy all of your devices, for the comfort of our guests, we do require the use of headphones regardless of age. If you'd like to share food and beverage options, check out the in-flight guide in the seat back in front of you. You can pre-order freshly made meals for your next flight via the Alaska Alpha website. If you pre-order the meal for this flight, will deliver to you shortly.
Gonna actually be going 300 miles past the Arctic Circle. I've never been past the Arctic Circle. Going way past the Arctic Circle.
This afternoon, our food and beverage service will begin shortly.
There's a lot of ice down there. Certainly icy and snowy down there. That's all there is when I look down. It's kind of tough to look through the windows there. There's a lot of like either scuff marks or ice on the other side, so it's having trouble kind of looking through the secondary part of this window. sun is setting on this side. So this light is coming through this window of the sun setting on that side of the plane. Kind of creates like a neat little light effect in here.
Once again, in just a couple of minutes, the seatbelt sign will be coming on. We'll be cleaning up the cabin for landing in Barrow. Also, just as a reminder, we do not have cleaners in Barrow, so when we do come through collecting all of your service items, please check those seatback pockets, the area around your seat. We do like to leave the plane nice and clean for your friends, family, and neighbors who come on in Barrow. So we can do that with your help if you make sure to give us all of the trash around your seat. So thanks for your help with that. And as I said, the seatbelt sign will be coming on shortly.
Ocean right there, I think. I think that's the Arctic Ocean. What the heck? Oh my god. Unfreaking believable. There are chunks, huge chunks of ice out in the ocean. Look at this. What in there are like floating huge piles of ice in the ocean here, the Arctic Ocean. Over here, that must be the town. This is just so overwhelming. I cannot believe I'm here. This is a long way from Florida and a long way from the southernmost point in Key West, which I've been to. Wow, look, this is just a freaking huge floating pile of ice. very difficult to focus through the window because there's just so much. Something on the other side of the window is not wanting to cooperate. Ocean, did a U-turn, and now landing off of the Arctic Ocean into Barrow, Alaska. One of the highest northern places that you can go anywhere in the world.
With our baggage service guarantee, your bags will be at baggage claim within 20 minutes of arrival at the gate. Receive a baggage agent to receive a discount or miles toward a future flight. We'll be using stairs to exit the aircraft. Once your step, head directly into the terminal. Smoking is not allowed on the ramp area. On behalf of all of us at Alaska Airlines and our One World airline partners, it's been our pleasure serving you today. A special thank you to our Miles Club members and elites. It's nice to see you again. If you're interested in joining our award-winning program, visit alaskaair.com/Mileage Plan. Whether this was your first time flying Alaska or you fly with us often, thank you, good evening, and take care.
Stairs to exit this. Oh my goodness. Woo! All right, all right. Okay. This is happening. This is happening. Unreal. Unreal right now. Unreal. Unbelievable. Look at this. I just landed 300 miles north of the Arctic Circle in the frozen tundra of the farthest northern place in the US and one of the farthest northern places that you can arrive at in the world. I did it. Oh my God. Hello. Oh, going through here. So I everything's in one little room. Check in, check out. Got the TSA over there. It's all in this one room, entrance and exit. Here's the check bags. Say bag. Look, people are bringing toilet tissue on because everything's so expensive here. Just one little building. All right. There's the ride share. I guess it's not ride share, but there is a shuttle service right there. That's the one that's taking me to my house, top of the world hotel. Current time, 4:19. 4:19 right now. It's snowing. It's snowing. Okay, it's brisk. It's actually not as windy as I was thinking it was going to be. I thought it was going to be windier out here, but I'm all bundled up. Got my cap on, got the coat hat on, got the little facial covering there. And there's the freaking Arctic Ocean right in front of me right there. I'm not walking on sand to go to a beach. I'm walking on snow. And there are 2 whale bones right there. Look at this. 2 whale bones here. Which I guess would be their touristy photo spot. Woo, okay, now the wind's coming in. Now the wind's kicking. Oh yeah, getting some gusts now. Yeah, I'm feeling it. There's a light on over there. There's someone in there? That's weird. I do not know what's going on over there. It's a little creepy. What the heck? Here's an old boat. At least a torso of a boat. That looks to be like a skull or something. I don't know what that is. So I was talking to the driver. And he goes, oh, you might want to, if you do any exploring, you might want to wait till the few hours of daylight tomorrow. Don't go out now. Because I want to walk down to the beach. Now there's a little bit of an elevation here. I don't know how soft that is. I don't know if there's holes there. I don't know how deep the snow is. But it is unusual seeing an ocean where there's no rippling waves. It's just frozen. That is freaking frozen. That ocean right there. I also asked him about polar bears, and he said there are some out on the point, Barrow Point out that way. But he said he hasn't seen any in this area recently. But I can't tell if it's frozen solid or if those ice chunks are moving over the water. I'd really like to go down there. Again, it's a little too dark. Hoping to see some northern lights too. Not a lot of light pollution out here. I should be able to see some northern lights. In fact, you kind of tell, maybe right there, that might be a very slight hue of the northern lights. Right there, kind of. Top of the world hotel. Now, if I did run across a polar bear, I don't really know what I would do. Probably would not end well if I was close. This says, "We love whalers," right here on this dumpster. And this is the post office right there. Seems to be a lot of taxis. Polar taxis. So I think tomorrow, when the sun is out for those few hours, I think I'm going to do a little exploring till tomorrow, because it is very cold. Very cold. A little windy. Very dark. So I think I'm going to grab a bite to eat. There's a restaurant here. I'm going to get some seafood. Oh, I need one of those while I'm here. That's how you do it. That seems to be the mode of transportation for the local. Be alert for polar bears. In the winter months, they can be roaming in packs. They may visit villages, remote sites, or industrial areas during their travel. Daylight is diminishing and bears travel under the cloak of darkness. Yeah, that's why I don't need to be out walking around right now. And here's another alert. Please watch out for polar bears. Be aware of your surroundings. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna relax in my room the rest of the evening. All right, back up in my room now. Got my chicken noodle soup here. And I got the fries and halibut sandwich. Why did I come all the way up here to the top of the world? Well, I figured I was already in Alaska. I was already this close. Why not take the 2 flights and come up here, do a little exploring tomorrow? Why do it? I'll badly paraphrase Muppet Vision. I did it for the halibut. The vlog is over.